I'm Gaz, and this is Let's Play Shadowrun Returns. Anticipating this game's release, I had decided to do the Shadowrun Super Nintendo Let's Play about a month or so ago. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. But now that this game is here, I'm finally ready to play it. I've actually already played through the campaign, and I gotta say, it's quite long, but it kind of gets a little rough near the end. Thankfully though, this game does have a map editor, so you can basically make your own campaigns and that sort of thing. So I might make my own later on, or download some others from online, but right now let's get started with this game. The Dead Man's Switch. In the urban sprawl of the Seattle Metroplex, the search for a mysterious killer sets you on a trail that leads from the darkest slums to the city's most powerful megacorps. You will need to tread carefully, enlist the aid of other runners, and master powerful forces of technology and magic in order to emerge from the shadows of Seattle unscathed. It's very hard to do. Launch campaign. Now, I don't know that I'm going to read through everything. We're going to go through character setup. I guess I can go through these classes real quick. The Street Samurai is basically your melee, also your ranged character, just an all-around fighter. Your mage is obviously magic-oriented. The decker has limited use in the game. Decking really doesn't come into play until mid-game, and it deals with jacking into the matrix, which actually happens simultaneously with the real world. So if you're in combat in real world and you've got someone decked in, you will go between the real world and the matrix. Shaman is frustrating. They're also a magic user, but they rely on summoned totems, and they get kind of dangerous because after time the totems can be released, or the spirits can be released, and they will turn on you and then you have to fight them. The Rigger is kind of like the cybernetic version of a shaman, in that you get drones that act as companions, and I find Riggers are very useful in that they really multiply the number of team members you get, but they're also very slow, so that's their drawback. And then you have the Physical Adept. Honestly, I'm not too thrilled about the Physical Adepts. They are... well, I mean, the text around them kind of makes them seem like monks, but really they're just sort of a enhanced Street Samurai. Between the two, I would honestly recommend Street Samurai, and just sort of forget all of this stuff. I'm going to go for a Decker type character. My decision here was between Street Samurai or Decker, and I figure a lot of people are going to go Street Samurai, so I'll try Decker, even though a Street Samurai is frankly more useful. I've found that the campaign sort of goes in 3 stages, and the first stage, doing magic and physical damage, is important. Mid-game, Deckers are kind of important, and then late game is really sort of magic or heavy damage. But anyway, I want to go Decker, and I'm actually going to customize my own. First, let's pick a portrait though, and I am picking an elf because race does matter in this game. It does affect your stats, and for a Decker, intelligence is an important stat, and so elves, humans, and dwarves have all the highest, but elves possess a +1 to charisma, and charisma can help in dialogue trees later on. So let's see, who looks like a Decker? That looks like a Street Samurai. Let's go with this guy. Let's unlock him so I can customize him a bit. Try and make him look a little bit like the portrait, I guess. That hair does not really exist. I mean, I could go like that, but that's kind of... wait a minute. Was this the one I want? Fine, let's go with this one. Continue to stats. So I'm going to customize my own here. By default, when you just pick a computer-generated class, they usually fill in at least to 3. That seems to be sort of a default. But I feel like I don't need to spend all of my karma points doing that. I will go up to 3 on body. And, let's see, intelligence is the main stat of decking. And I think I want to go all the way to 3 so I can get the Renraku Craftwork deck. Also increase my ESPs. The ESP is kind of like an assistant that you can summon in the Matrix. And it's important to have many of those. So I'll do that. I do think I want to go with some ranged weaponry, though, to sort of offset that. I'm also going to go with Charisma. Now, I've already got 2. Every time you get 2 Charisma, it gives you a chance to, well, let's just do it. You get to choose an etiquette. And I sort of got it cheated out of an etiquette. But anyway, etiquettes, like I said, allow you to have different dialogue options. And so I'm going to pick Shadowrunner, and then probably corporate, just because I sort of know. Shadowrunner, though, is a good one to take. You should take that as the first one. Charisma, unfortunately, isn't going to do me much good because it has to deal with spirits and basically shaman characters. So only getting those dialogue options is worth doing that. Now, I've kind of left myself no points for ranged combat, but I will bump this up, and then when I get karma, I will start specializing in something, probably rifles. I should probably put in dodge as well, because I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm not a physical class. So, well, maybe I want to take down... Maybe I could just start with a Sony. I probably won't have the money to get one of these ones anyway, so let's turn that down. That'll give me 10 back. Now, I might also want to go into throwing weapons, because throwing weapons also deals with grenades, and I feel like I'm probably going to stack up on some of those. But let's put a couple in dodge, so I don't get killed. Maybe a couple in ranged combat. Let's put one, where was it? There it is. Throwing weapons, just so I can actually toss a grenade. And biotech gives me more healing from med kits. That could be useful, but not right now. Another thing is that you can basically do multi-classing. You don't have to stick with your class. It's recommended that you do, so that you can get all the good stuff, but if you really wanted to, and you started out as, say, a mage, for whatever reason, then you could go into, like, rigging and get yourself some drones. I need to spend these other 3 points. I don't really want to spend it on that. Let's put it on ranged combat. I don't see myself getting into ranged combat just yet, but okay, let's put it in this. Increases your chance to hit enemies. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should actually put some of that in ESP control? What does... Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Some things are prerequisites for others, so in order to unlock more ESP control, I have to advance my decking. And in order to advance my decking, I have to advance my intelligence. So let's put that there, and then put one in biotech, why not? So I can use better... let's go rifles. SMGs would be cheaper, but I think rifles are better in the long run. Although for a decker, nah, I prefer rifles. Okay, we're all good to go. And I get to choose another etiquette. This one is my default etiquette, I guess. I sort of gave myself that extra charisma point, so I'll go corporate. And of course, I will be named something uninteresting. Your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and it isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now, it's about all you have left. Running the Shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're Nova Hot working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Slacking fixer hasn't called. The money's run out and then some. Sinless and free to starve in the cracks of a society run by megacorps who just want your nuyen. Something needs to change, and soon. As I was beginning to say at the beginning of this Let's Play, I'm not sure I will read everything in the game because there is a lot of stuff. But let's go check out my apartment and everything in it. Slip of paper with my bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. Great. Notebook. View my contacts. No responses or dead. Everyone is no good. Okay, my personal calendar. Empty. Put down the notebook. Let's see. Well, it's telling me to go check out who's calling me, but I want to go check out some other stuff before I advance the story. Computer's broken. Okay, well, let's advance the story then. Screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. Hey, buddy, I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. Let's see. Where you been, Sam? I haven't heard from you in months. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. I'm dead. Probably had it coming. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. Hey, you remember that Renraku run that went when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterward? Really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. Okay. And thus we begin the game. And the inevitable tutorial mission. 3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks. The night Dowd went down. What do you got for me, New Larry? Been running with New Larry for about 6 months. He's a combat mage. Dowd. Never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. I hate this fragging city, Gaz. Shut your screamer about the rain. We lost a man tonight. So, sorry. Yeah, they interject inappropriate Japanese phrases every now and then. I mean, it's not really inappropriate, it's just that, well, it's gaijin Japanese, meaning that there are better phrases that actual real-life Japanese would use in certain situations. I'm just ready to go home. Okay. Sam's a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer's late. Smell funny to you? Yeah, it smells funny. Got the direct, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Mouth is dry. Been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? You were sloppy. Sloppy? Think I was sloppy? Let's see. That true, Sam? Did you miss a beat back there? No, Gaz, I didn't miss a beat. New Larry was supposed to cover Dowd. We were set up, and he knows it, don't you, Larry? New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. You bastard. How much did they pay you to sell us out, Larry? Honestly, it didn't take much, just enough to get me back to Portland and set up with a cush corp job. I'm out of this racket. Whoa, Sangoma. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. Okay. We should choose our friends more carefully, Gaz. That guy was never my friend. Me either. Think I'll shoot him. Please do. Now, I put that karma into rifles, and I am currently holding an SMG, it appears. Let's see. There's a cover system in the game, and unfortunately, New Larry is in full cover. But I want to get rid of him. Sweet. I'm not sure if this is the one I want to... Well, yeah. My only choices are spray and pray and multiple shooting, and I need to turn that sound down. Let's see. I don't want to get too close to these guys, but I also don't want to clump up, because that would lead to a grenade in the face. Oh, looks like we got a shaman, and on the ground here is, oh, whoa, did you see that? Something we can pick up over there. Have to remember that. Anyway, on the ground here is, like a... Well, we can summon spirits. Anyway. He had that coming. Yes, he did, that son of a bitch. Let's target, and I guess I can get either one of these. Now, what's my... I guess maybe I should scoot up closer? Or am I actually in cover right now? Looks like I'm in full cover, so that's fine. Wow, nice shot. And we're about to get swarmed here. So I'm gonna move it. But where? I think I'm gonna have to move off a little bit more. Now, I don't know if I could actually get him. See, it's gonna take me 2 action points to get way out here anyway, so... I hope that doesn't block my line of sight. It does. Doesn't matter, I would have used up all my things anyway. Now I gotta get out of here before I get shot in the back. Or I could just turn around and shoot these guys, which is a possibility as well. And now I gotta make sure... Now, the shaman shares AP to make sure that the spirit does not escape, which can be kind of annoying because it really limits what the shaman can do. And they don't have very many action points. Damn it, I'm getting away. I gotta do this quick. Or at least I want to do this quick. I should check my bags. I might have a grenade in there. Let's see. This will make them easier to hit. Or I could just move forward and rather not waste an action point. Although I'd still be wasting an action point either way, so fine, whatever. Now, what other weapons do I have? I have a shotgun and my fists. Okay. Well, I don't want to get too close up here. My cover. You got something for me? No. What spells you got? Totem. Heals all friends. Not useful yet. And my special ability's on cooldown. Nice shot. Water elemental. First, I've got a 10% chance to lose the water elemental, which is no good, and I think I did. So now I'm gonna have to fight the water elemental. Oh, but it escaped. It disappeared. Good. You don't. Now, with riggers and shamans, the summoned things, oh, here we go, will disappear. Oh man, I can't throw for crap. My strength is pitiful. They will disappear if you kill the summoner. I feel like I should get over here instead and finish off this bastard. Kind of pull them towards me, because otherwise I'm going to get my ass flanked. There. Sam can do a little bit better. And I missed. That was no good, Sam. Totally worthless, thanks a lot. Just leave this to my sniper shaman over here. Yeah. Now, cover only works in the direction that the attack is coming from. And so, even though I was hidden behind full cover over here, it was only in this direction. And so when I got hit by that fireball, no protection whatsoever. Can I get you out of height? No, I just can't throw that damn grenade at all. So maybe I can come hide. There's no cover that way. No cover that way. There's some cover. I should kill this bastard right now. See, now I've got a complete open thing, so do I take another? I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to move over here instead. Let's increase my shot. There we go. 62%. Can we do it? No. And I should have moved. That was dumb. Should have moved her. And I actually should be focusing this whole time on this goddamn shaman over here. So let's get up in here. And I'll come over here. Let loose. Oh, can I not see it? Damn it. No more grenades. How about a spray and pray? Nah, it didn't work so well. Well, let's get all the way... Damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload here soon. Okay. Well, let's target the shaman. And I need to reload. I do have a pistol though, so maybe I can do that instead. Yeah, damn it. Well, let's try her before she dies. Good God, she's almost dead. No, 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 you cannot miss. There we go. Okay. You don't look so good, Sam. Hang it up and find a nice brothel somewhere. Sounds great. I'll find a safe house out of town, lay low. Renraku has a long memory. I do too. I don't forget my friends. And so he now comes to us in his hour of need. 3 years back in the future. You stare at his face on your comlink, shake off the memory, and focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Set up a dead man's switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 new yen insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive with conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Okay. Talk to the lawyer. Pursuant to his wishes, Rogers, Mengert, and McCain has installed a secure, dedicated phone line so you can contact us directly when the task is complete. Okay. I've hurt people, hurt myself, I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Okay. 100,000 new yen buys a lot of drinks. Hope you just said yes. I got a locator chip slotted in my head. If and when my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. Guess I'm heading back to Seattle. dead man's switch. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. Okay, we're at the Organ Grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts. Whether from the living or the dead, if you're hurting bad enough for new yen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ, and it's a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. Okay. And this sort of represents what I hate about this game. The game autosaved. There is no save function in the game. There is only the autosave, and you usually only get the autosave when you go to a new area. Early on, that usually only happens when you've completed a mission and cleared the area. Later on, you have to go through a very long series of combat and all that crap before you can get to the next area and save. That is complete bullshit and totally unnecessary. I don't know who thought that was a good idea and who accepted it in playtesting, but it's total bull. Anyway, what it means, however, is that I'm going to end the video here. I know we didn't do much, but it'll get exciting a little bit later on. So, I will see you then.